Hurry, hurry.
One laptop.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to call the April 25th, 2024 regular meeting of the Moraine City Council to order at 6 o'clock. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Allen?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Doherty?
Here.
Ms. Marcus?
Here.
Mr. Burchett?
Here.
Mrs. Witt?
Here.
Mayor Murphy?
Here. Would everyone please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Council has copies of the April 11th, 2024 regular council meeting minutes. Does anybody have any changes or corrections? Hearing none, the minutes are approved as submitted. Now we will do an oath of office for the fire division.
Thank you, ma'am. Deputy Chief Mike Godagno, he is experienced with over 30 years of dedicated service. After 7 years of active duty in the U.S. Navy as a firefighter and aircraft director, he served 6 years as a DoD civilian firefighter at Wright-Patt and Governor's Island in New York. Chief Godagno served 22 years with the Washington Township Fire Department, rising to the battalion chief, holding multiple positions as training officer, EMS officer, and special operations coordinator. He currently serves as the strike team leader for the Ohio Homeland Security Region 3 Urban Search and Rescue Team. Hazmat specialist also with the FEMA's Ohio Task Force 1. He has a bachelor's degree in emergency and disaster management. He's credentialed as a chief fire officer, chief training officer, and a chief EMS officer from the Center for Public Safety Excellence Commission. He brings unparalleled dedication and leadership to both the city and the fire department. We'd like to welcome Deputy Chief Mike Godagno.
In all respects. Order and ordinances of the city of Moraine. Faithfully discharge.
Congratulations. Yes.
Congratulations, welcome.
Now we will go into reports. If you guys want to stay, you're more than welcome. If you want to leave, this is the best time.
They didn't even let you finish.
We would really like them to stay sometimes. Sharon, you can't go with them. At two Sharons.
Right.
Shut the doors. Okay. Now we will go into reports. Finance Committee, anything to report?
No report, thank you.
Finance Director, anything to report?
You have my March monthly report in your packets. I have nothing else to add to that unless there's any questions.
Committee of the Whole, anything to report?
Only thing I have to report is that there will be a meeting of the Committee of the Whole following this meeting tonight. Thank you.
City Manager, anything to report?
I have nothing beyond the written report, Mayor, unless there are questions.
Law Director, is there anything you have to report?
No, Mayor, thank you.
And I have a proclamation. Whereas in 1872, the Nebraska Board of Agriculture established a special day to be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday called Arbor Day was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska and is now observed throughout the nation and the world. And whereas trees can reduce the erosion of topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce life-giving oxygen, and provide a habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees increase property values and enhance the economic viability of business areas. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, beautify our community and are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now, therefore, I, Terry Murphy, Mayor of the City of Moraine, do hereby proclaim Friday, April 26, 2024, as Arbor Day. In the City of Moraine, Ohio, I urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands, and urge all citizens to plant trees to promote the well-being of this and future generations.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will go into, there is no guest speakers. We will go into business.
There are no ordinances. Resolution 8045-24, a resolution accepting the bid of and authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract with Fillmore Construction LLC to provide materials and services for the 2024 Firehouse 30 parking lot rehabilitation project at a cost of $128,770.
This resolution awards the 2024 Firehouse 30 parking lot rehabilitation project to Fillmore Construction. This parking lot project at the station on Pinnacle Park Drive would include the complete replacement of the exterior concrete pavement and resurfacing of asphalt pavement. This is a budgeted item. Motion to approve.
You've heard the motion. Is there any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Mr. Burchett?
Yes.
Mrs. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes.
Mr. Darty?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Allen?
Yes.
Mayor Murphy?
Yes.
Resolution 8046-24, a resolution accepting the bid of and authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract with America's Decorative Concrete Limited to provide materials and services for the 2024 Kettering Boulevard and South Dixie Drive curb ramp improvements project at a cost of $249,900.
This resolution authorizes the 2024 Kettering and Dixie Curb Ramp Program and accepts the bid of America's Decorative Concrete. This work would include ADA compliance, curb ramp installation, and isolated curb and sidewalk replacement on Kettering Boulevard and South Dixie Drive, just north of Hoyle. This is a budgeted item. I'll make a motion to approve.
You've heard the motion. Is there any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Darty?
Yes.
Mrs. Witt?
Yes.
Mr. Burchett?
Yes.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes.
Mayor Murphy?
Yes. Have no one appearing before council, so we will go into any other business. Fire department, anything to report?
Nothing else to report, ma'am. Welcome to Deputy Chief Cordagno.
Police department, anything to report?
No report, Mayor, thank you.
Building and maintenance department, anything to report?
I'm happy to report that we had 17 roofing contractors and manufacturers on site for a pre-bid construction. So I expect those bids to be in by May 9th for roof replacements at the Payne Rec Center, Gerhardt Civic Center, and the building 2. And I'm rooting for the best. Everyone was interested. It turned out really good.
What's the timeline on this building?
They asked the same thing, and I said as soon as possible. So May 9th, we'll have the bids are due in. It should take us a few days to review them, and we'll have them directly to you.
Yeah, I'm talking the renovation project. I'm not talking the roof. I don't,
Oh, the
I'm not
renovation
worried
project.
about the roof.
Okay, renovation, we're in the process of currently the engineering work as far as the mechanical and structural. We had already presented the city manager with a concept for the front lobby and the exterior section of the front of the building. I guess that was accepted, so we're moving forward with it. And we have the interior section of the building almost completely completed as far as the floor plans and the architectural portion. We're waiting on the engineering and electrical.
But what's the timeline of getting started since we went through all of last year
Well,
and nothing happened?
I understand your question. We hope to have it out to bid by the end of May. Okay? As far as the schedule goes, that would wait until we receive our bids. And once we receive our bids, then we'll have a closer proximity of a schedule. Because the contractors will not move on anything until after the contract's awarded.
Right, because I don't want to go into another year.
No, I
And
understand
more
that.
money.
I've been informed.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, there is no street department. City planner.
Yes, Mayor Murphy, I just want to follow up on your inquiry from last meeting on the RTA bus stops outside the city building. I am working with Nathan Owens, the RTA planner, and we are going to ensure that there are stops outside the city building. One should be right out here, out at Dryden Road to the west of the building. And they're probably going to put one on Main Street near the corner where there's a little sidewalk area and access to the crosswalk. As soon as those are confirmed, I'll make sure that we'll have maps available and we can inform the city on that. But just want to give you an update on that, just to follow up with you. We'll make sure that we have access, especially for the Wednesday court date and everything else. And then also, this past Friday, Brent Shane and I went to Tip City for the Tree City USA Awards. We were lucky enough to hit 13 years, and the sign on 741 got updated with the new sticker for that, so we are happy about that, and hopefully we'll continue that indefinitely. So next year, it'll be at 14. So that's all I have for today. Thank you.
Good. Parks and Recreation Director.
Yeah, and then on top of that, so the proclamation today helps towards the Tree USA. So that's one of the steps in the process. Tomorrow will be one of the other steps. It's a program. It's called Speak to the Trees. It'll be at Wax Park tomorrow from 10 to 11:30. Come down there. We'll have you can make a tree ring keepsake, and we'll have a scavenger hunt throughout the parks and some other things. So if you can make it down there, come down there. It'll be nice. And the other thing I have is we did receive 2 proposals for the master park plan. And me, Nick, and Alicia are in the process of vetting those 2, and looking forward to coming to you guys with one of those plans. So that's all I got. Thank you.
City manager, anything further to report?
I don't, but I will piggyback on Bobby that they are working hard and that looks like the bids did go well, the inquiry. I think there was about 50 people out in the hall a little bit earlier this morning, so it attracted a lot of interest, which was great to see. Other than that, I don't have any.
Law Director, anything?
No,
further?
Mayor, thank you.
Okay. Finance Director, anything further to report?
No report, thank you.
Clerk of Council, anything to report?
I have nothing, thank you, Mayor.
Miss Allen, is there anything you have to report?
Yes, I would like to thank the street department for the superb job they did on the sidewalk repair on Marconi. The owner was very appreciative.
I guess you'll pass that on.
Yes, and I have already. I was working this morning.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes, I want to remind everybody that the city yard sale is this weekend, starting tomorrow. And also, there has been an interest in Oak Point. They're talking about in May, mid to late May, I think they want to have a community-wide yard sale. Some of them feel they don't have enough time to participate in this as fully as they want to. And some of them, I guess, delayed some of their stuff because we have been rained out so many times, so they didn't put it out. But they are showing an interest in organizing one themselves.
Ms. Witt?
Congratulations on the tree board award, and congratulations to our new deputy fire chief, and that's it. Thank you.
Mr. Miller?
Same thing, just wanted to welcome our new deputy fire chief on board, and also the 60th anniversary committee meeting this week, and we're slowly making plans for next year, and we'll keep everybody abreast of that as we get more things developed. So, thank you.
Mr. Doherty?
Yeah, just wanted to say that I had the pleasure of attending the Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission, the annual spring dinner and award that they had last week. And just wanted to give a shout out to the mayor of West Carrollton, actually, Rick Barnhart. He kind of took me under his wing and sat with me the whole time, and we kind of talked the whole time and had a really, really good evening. And that's all.
Mr. Burchett?
I have no report. Thank you.
And all I'd like to say is the tree, congratulations on getting that for our 13th year. And, you know, we'll work for the 14th year. And congratulations on our new deputy fire chief and that. And that's all I have. And I would like to thank the Miami Valley Communications Council for broadcasting this meeting live, and as well as any future rebroadcast. The regular council meeting is adjourned at 6:17.